Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I'm Rahwinda Nurul Zakinah. I want to teach you about legend. This is my lecture, Mr. Effendi Limbong. This is the lesson goals. The first one is identify something with big features of legends. 2. Identify various characteristics of legends. 3. Understand implicit and explicit information. 4. Rewrite legends with schematic structure and linguistic features. And last, retell the story. Before that, you can open Classpoint on Google and enter the code on the screen, and using it on your phone. Then answer time is only 5 minutes, starting from now. This is a narrative text. Narrative texts are generally imaginative and aimed to entertain or amuse the readers. There are different types of narrative text, for instance, legend, fairy tales, fantasy, myth, or romance. The plot of structures of a narrative text include orientation, complication, climax, as well as resolution, and sometimes explicitly contains moral values, etc. Next is the element of legend. The first one is characterization. Characterization is a description of characteristics, can be physical, emotional, mental, and social qualities of someone or something to distinguish one individual from another. Next is plot. Plot is the sequence of events that make up a story. Next is complication. Complication is the struggles or problem faced by the character. Next is resolution. Resolution is the end of a story. Next is setting. Setting is the time and place when or where the story takes place. The next is orientation. Orientation is the introduction of the characters. Setting. Orientation is the introduction of the characters, settings, and direction of the story. The next is climax. Climax is the culmination of the problem or the highest point of tension in the story. And last is moral. Moral is the lesson the story teaches the reader. Before watching the legend video, I want to ask you: have you ever read? Have you ever read a legend?
Yeah.
In order to help you understand a legend, learn some vocabulary from the story and their meanings. The first is sago. Sago is edible starch obtained from a particular tree growing in freshwater swamp in West Asia. 2 is tifa, a traditional wooden tubular-shaped musical instrument that is originated from Maluku and Papua. 3 is holy. Holy is sacred or dedicated to God or a religious purpose. 4 is chanted. Chanted is side or shouted repeatedly in a sing-song tone. And last is worship. Worship is show a strong feeling and adoration for God. Now that we are watching video, please watch the screen to answer
A long time ago,
the next
above the
question.
Camboirama mountain, there were two villages, Camboirama and Erawangu. Whenever the Tifas played, the Camboi people would gather. As time passed by, the sago trees were becoming scarcer. God, Erawangu got really angry. Get out of here. Don't just cut Batsao and plant. Because they were scared, the Camboi people moved to the coastal area and named themselves Rajuadi. Ouch! The stone is so hot that I almost got burned. I don't know what happened either, but this stone feels really hot. A short time later, in their astonishment, smoke came out of that stone. Curious, Aaron Miami tried to sit on that stone.
Ouch, it's really hot.
How if we put this medicine on that stone?
Let's try to put these bamboo stems.
How about that timber? One bright day, they gathered more grasses and put them on the stone. They started to panic.
It's a big disaster and we can't stop. Let's meet God Ironwani for help.
Said Aaron Miami and trembled. My lord, please help us put out the fire. Well, I shall help on the condition that you stop that harming act of yours, said the god. We promise, my lord. With a magical power, the fire could finally be stopped. Nevertheless, it seemed that they had not learned from their mistakes. They kept on testing the stone until one day they started a really big fire that did not stop for 7 days and nights. They were really terrified and could not do anything but ask God Ironwani for help. Finally, the sounds of the Tifa were heard again after a long time. All 80 people ran to Camboi Mountain, witnessed the burning forest which was again successfully extinguished by God Ironwani. On the mountain, Irimi, Amy, and Dexter finally told the story of the Holy Stone. The following day, all 80 people came back to the mountain bringing food items. All those food items were put in the Holy Stone, and the traditional feast took place for 3 days and nights. All the people chanted and danced around the Holy Stone, worshipping it and passing the Holy Stone story. People of Papua, particularly those of the Yapon Islands, sanctify the fire stone hitherto. The stone has become a sacred stone that they worship annually.
Please can you here on the screen to answer this question. On the screen, each question only has 2 minutes to answer. reflect and evaluate. Next is homework. Before ending this class, I give you homework. Please scan the QR on the screen and see your homework and collect it tomorrow morning. I think that's enough for me. Thank you. From me, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.